savali i le ala ma tu ole teine tau salamo i mata e manigi fiava AIGA o suiti so savali i le ala ma tu ole teine tau salamo i mata e manigi fiava AIGA o I'm only one for two, only lucky. Dia e se tafe wahi. Ono nei mautala ua pisa. A oi wano o talima. Oi ea, ua mama. I le alalaki o angasala e filo ai. Masatagi le whaase le na. Tele ai fua tala ale atu le o tawale male matawa ua tele ai tae wanga upu tele ai fua tala ale atu le o tawale male matawa ua tele ai myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright and blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I've ever known. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, say, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I ever known. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah. Samoan, Samoan. So
Whamolmole e sunga I whawhengainga ma whaltua, sunga fo I awa olo o vaia ia tātou e kālesia o whamalolo ia sunga I whawhengainga. So mai luma nei o leo I ina lama tā pena e mamas niwe ia tātou laulau ia awa ia so tono whanga nei fiaf so maia. Can I ask ministers, pastors, and teachers who are looking after the church while the minister is away, please come forward, and the mamas, New Age mamas have prepared these round tables for your coming tonight. Please come forward and Tetia, olava mai ale suma whawhengainga. Tetia, olava mai suma whawhengainga. Okay. Whamole ia tātou e kāresia. Pēmā nei alava le nonofo lau e kāresia le nātou laulau. e masani atou tala. Ia mai whainga o fia foot nā mo le tātou. If you're sitting on another church table, please go back to your table or go to your table, find your members and sit with them. I think that's more comfortable than mix and, well, we'll mix and mingle later on to exchange our contact and network. But for now, please go back so that we can, easy for us to. Whamole po I taunu mai Kingdom Ice Church. Kingdom Ice Church mai Sandringham. Taunu mai ni salatu sui. Ai. Manato leo taulangi maua taunu mai le tātou au fia le nei afiafi. Manatu foi o leo maulunga lama le au ino le masina. Au tai mai lo tō soifua mo lo tō wola, a malmato wola. I le nei afiafi o leo na moemiti le nei afiafi. Awa le whai uina o le tātou ngaluenga le nei tō sanga. E tau le ama tele ma le whaaloalo e ave ai masui o le neimtanga luenga ma le tātou ofisa ProCare. Ia, le foi whawai lolo ia tātou sui mai le DHP, le whaletua po tō whine ia lita foliaki i le nei afiafi. Masani foi tātou e umola mo na moli mei tātou sā, o le mea leo le au walau tuai le tō whine ia maua whale mai le kalesia e whai sā i Newton. O lo mama valua o le ama mama valua le nei afiafi e monisi o whailo le nei afiafi ia ona wala ura tu leo le sunga I whawhengainga o le amateino le tātua afiafi mai wharo tele.
Hello. Finally. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Talofa lapa. Pakalofa la yatu. Malo elelei. Sampula vinaka. Kiodana. Kiora. A very warm ProCare welcome to everyone here tonight. Great to see you all. And a pleasure, and what a pleasure and an honor to be your MC for the night. And on behalf of ProCare, we welcome you to the ProCare HVAZ End of Year event 2017. Just a few house rules, just in case of an emergency. So the doors that you've come in, so that's the door you go out. So just look after our elders when you go down the steps. This is a no smoking place. So for all of you undercover smokers, this area, there's quite a few places for you to smoke. The bathrooms, the women's are on to my right as well as the men's. So sit back and enjoy with us our short program for the evening. I would now like to call upon Reverend Kontiki Makani to kickstart our program with an opening prayer. And after the opening prayer, I would like to ask Blessing Lebua and the team to get ready, please. Thank you.
Para fazer beef, mo dia tu ki lume ha tu to mo ki fi fne beef ki meni do tu lus ki te fau e me fa kia ni mo dia tu e hana nui na ba for wa te kita ki mo e ha tu lo ndo mo mo le ma fa di we na mo tai mai no Whakaua ke atua he whakalofa mai koe moto ngā manene John 10, verse 10. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Now, many people today are interested in food and fitness. And somehow we seem to eat unhealthy food and drink unhealthy drinks and live unhealthy lifestyles. More and more people increase in their sizes and shapes and in poor health, physically and emotionally. Now, when Jesus said these words, it doesn't mean that he's coming to give eternal life only, but he came to give life in all its totality. The abundant life that Jesus talks about speaks of it not necessarily a long life, though it may be, but it certainly is a full one. Medical science seeks to add years to our lives, but only Jesus can add life to our years. And having been both an unbeliever and a believer, having been someone who was under the plan of the devil, and then discovering the Lord's plan for life, there is no question that living the life that God wants us to live is the best life. Now, God wants us to take care of our bodies. And God's blessing of good health begins with our souls. And the Lord guides us into healthy living, watering our lives like a garden, because our bodies are sacred temples for God's Spirit. Healthy eating habits. Using food to comfort is not helpful. We have to think before we eat, and we have to think before we choose a lifestyle that suits us and keep us more days in this world. Worrying about food wastes time and life. But we know we're never going to put you off. Food is part of our celebration tonight, and we all love eating. And food is a gift from God. We use it to celebrate, to mourn, to entertain, to feel, to love, to show hospitality, and to care for people in tangible ways. There are absolutely dangers to overeating, just as there are things that doesn't help our lifestyle. But we need food on a daily basis. The Bible speaks a lot about food. What I'm saying tonight is a reflection of what the Bible has taught us to eat healthy, to live healthy, not only for our souls, but for also our physical bodies. And healthy living happens in the community. We need each other, especially to overcome our weakness. We need deep understanding from God and the body of Christ. We need loving feedback from others in the body of Christ in order to grow. The spirituality of healthy living begins with healthy thinking. More than anything else, we are hungry for God. We need to feed our souls with God's word. And fasting helps us to focus on God. And it's good for our physical health. Brothers and sisters, families who are here tonight, let us continue to live healthy living, one step at a time. We all need patience. Monitor our progress by comparing ourselves to the past and also to others. Positive change occurs best with slow, steady progress. And sometimes we need to wait to sense God's presence and His desire for us. God bless this night
as we celebrate together healthy living. Let us pray. Loving God, thank you for your amazing power and work in our lives. Thank you for your goodness and for your blessings over us. Thank you for your great love and care. Thank you for your sacrifice so that we might have freedom and life. Forgive us for when we don't thank you enough for who you are, for all that you do, for all that you've given. Help us to set our eyes and our hearts on you afresh. Renew our spirits. Fill us with your peace and joy. We love you and we need you, Lord God, this day and every day. We give you praise and thanks, for you alone are within. Bless this gathering, Lord God. Bless this celebration. Bless all that we are going to share tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
When we were looking for a venue for our end of the event, and for the last 3 years we asked the churches, the ministers, and the leaders, what is the best day, our evening, or best day of the week to hold an event? So they gave 2 days, Monday or Tuesday. And because we thought Monday was too close to Sunday for a follow-up, and then we went for Tuesday. And we were also looking for a venue, but we thought, me and Mata and our managers agreed that we'll come into PSC Newton because we haven't had an event here. And because Tuesday night falls on the New Way night, we asked Reverend Kontiki Makani to conduct a service for us tonight, and got our mamas to decorate the hall and help us to run this evening. And I thought I told Reverend Makani that there are 12 Samoan churches, so I thought that he was going to talk in God's language, which is Samoa. But however, thank you, Makani, thank you so much for inviting, and thank you, mamas. Thank you for, I didn't think that you were going to come along tonight to sing that hymn, but wonderful. Thank you so much. We brought some towels from Niue for you tonight, all the way from Samoa. Okay, Blessing, are you here with your team? Blessing Leilua from, okay, maybe they missed the bus. I will now hand the time to our co-MC, Maua, to introduce our next speaker.
Okay, our next speaker is Iana. Are you here? Iana is a ProCare Pacific Engagement and Strategy Advisor.
A special greeting to you all, and I think the MC did a great job acknowledging all the heavenly languages, just so it's not just Samoan. But it is an evening to praise God for making tonight happen. Like Sam alluded to, we planned this for a long time, and to have it happen tonight, we are grateful, and we ought the praise and the glory to our God, who is able to make things happen and who is able to do beyond what we ever prayed or hoped for. So I want to thank the Whaiwhiao for the great words. Yes, we are all guilty of growing in different shapes, as you mentioned, and it's easier said than done. We all want to lose weight, we all want to live healthy and well, but it's easier said than to do it, and I know it myself, because I joined the AIGA challenge. I gave Sam my weight at the beginning of the challenge, and I didn't give him my final weight. And you can work that out for yourself. If you didn't give yours, you're not the only one. But tonight is a night to celebrate, and I have the honor to greet you, and more importantly, to thank you for the great work that you have done throughout the year. Some of you may have seen me in previous AIGA challenges. I can see one smiling at me because he has noticed that I was with Alliance of Plus in the past, but joined ProCare, had the privilege of joining ProCare just over a year ago. And I am pleased to be part of your celebration tonight. Lita is here from the DHB. She could not help us to continue the celebration with our other brothers and sisters from the other providers. But I wish to acknowledge ProCare, who is so afraid of Sam that they just have to say yes and give us money to have a celebration to acknowledge and honor you tonight. It's about you tonight, and we want to thank you. And I believe while we are celebrating, I wish to acknowledge Hilda Fasalele and her family for the loss of their dear dad as we celebrate tonight. And I think it's a celebration of its own, and together with the angels as they welcome another angel. So we acknowledge them and we pray for peace and for comfort during this time for their family. But I want to grab the opportunity to thank all the whaiwheau who lead and take control of all the churches. We cannot do it without your support. And I want to thank you so much, taking the lead, carrying the load on our behalf of ProCare, on behalf of the DHB, on behalf of the health system, in working to help our people out there in the community. So I want to thank you, and we hope we will continue to partner with you as we journey forward, because we need the support from you. And I also want to acknowledge the health committees. I want to thank all the committees. You're the ones that carry the load out there, making things go smoothly, making things successful because of your commitment and your support. And I just want to thank you tonight. We may not be thanking you enough. The small amount of money that Lita and Philly are able to give us to pass on to you is to help you start some initiatives, to encourage you to keep the focus, not just spiritually, but to do so physically and mentally, because we need to help the overall well-being of our people out there. So I want to thank you for that. All our mamas, I walked into the room tonight and I feel like celebrating my birthday tonight because it's so beautiful. And one of my colleagues said it feels like going to a wedding, a Pacific wedding, because you've done an awesome work. So thank you to all our mamas who committed to decorating and making the house so beautiful tonight. All our 65 plus groups, I know some groups are more active than others, but I want to acknowledge the great work you're doing out there. Wonderful to see some young people in the house. Thank you for supporting the churches and all our parents in pursuit of good health. So we, at the Ministry of Health, they've got a strategy, a vision that they would like all New Zealanders to live well, to get well, and to stay well. That's what they wish for all New Zealanders. From ProCare, we have a similar vision. We think that everybody deserves to live well. And that is what we have for you tonight. That is what HVAZ is all about. It's for all our families, all our young people to grow up in an environment that will be encouraging and supportive for them to live well. And so, for the opportunity, I just want to quickly tell you about ProCare. I'm sure Sam has done it a few times, but since it's my first time, ProCare is one of the primary health organizations, or PHOs, and I'm sure you are aware of that. There are only 7 in Auckland, and ProCare is the biggest PHO in Auckland and in New Zealand, actually, even though we're only in Auckland. There are 177 GP practices or clinics that belong to ProCare, and from that 177 clinics, there are over 820,000 people enrolled. And from that, there are 110,000 Pacific who enrolled within those GP practices or those clinics. So of that 110,000, that's about half of the Pacific in Auckland. It is a big responsibility for ProCare, and they are taking it seriously, that they have to do something to support our population out there. They're learning, not there yet. There's lots to do to improve and to support our population. And we have grown. Our Pacific team has started growing. Some of you would have been familiar with Wilmerson in the past. So the role is still there, but there are other people that have been recruited into the role because there is a lot of work to do. So can I please take this moment to introduce to you the team from ProCare that are here tonight. We have 14 staff, 14 Pacific staff in ProCare out of the 150 staff. So we are only tiny in a big organization, 4 offices in Auckland. But we are going to grow. I'm sure ProCare will support us to grow, because like the Maori say, sort out the Maori, you sort out the rest. So we need to sort out the Pacific, and that will help improve the health of New Zealand, I believe. So I would like to ask the ProCare team to please come to the front, and we will thank the church together. So Francis, please, we are very privileged to have an honorary Pacific, Francis, who has been helping Sam and Mata through the years, and Paula as well. So thank you, Francis, for all the great work. She hides behind the scene and do all the books and all the contracting and the support from behind. So Francis is now finishing with the team and has handed the key over to Paula to look after the team. So we've got the HVAZ team as well that you're aware of. Please, the Pacific team, come forward, because I don't want to forget somebody. You're aware of Sam and Mata, who are supporting the churches. We've also got Malita, the queen of the self-management education. I'm sure some of you are familiar with that. Where's Rose? Rose is hiding at the back. Rose is a new member to the team as well, and she's in the finance team. So when money is slow to come to your account, this is the lady to call and claim. But we're happy that we're growing in our team. So anyone else? That's it. So this is some of the Pacific team who are able to come tonight to acknowledge you, to thank you, and to support you as you continue in this journey of living well, staying well, and getting well. Thank you so much for tonight, and we hope you will enjoy and have a bit of fun. And the Whaiwhiao said we can celebrate with food, so we are allowed tonight. Thank you so much.
Iana, thank you again. I was looking at all of you's face when Vivian talked about numbers. Man, I was so confused. But imagine if she was talking about money number. Oh man, we're really good at that. Thank you, Vivian. Now you know that Vivian, if our work gets stuck somewhere, then we fall on Vivian to provide that advice to our senior management to open doors for us. So her role is very, very important. And I think she also talked about the role of Francis. So Francis, man, she's just a small person, but she did a lot for us, for me and Mata. She did a lot for us, for you, our churches. So I really, really acknowledge her, even though that she's Parangi, but we Pacific-nize her heart. So now she's moving on to a new role, knowing that she can think Pacific, she can think for us, and she will fight for us. I will now pass the time to Moa, my co-MC, to introduce our next speaker.
Wow, tonight is all about you. And we have some great things in store for you. So later on we'll have Zumba, presentation of awards, and of course our nice dinner. So our next speaker is our parish nurse presentation, Martha Nguyen.
Good evening all. Nice to see your smiling faces tonight. I'm sure I don't need to explain or introduce myself, as you all know me. And apart from some other people that I haven't met before. But before I go on, I believe that I believe the majority of our audience here are Samoan. And I guess I'm just going to give a bit of a summary for our clinical work right throughout the 14 months that nearly gone past. So, and I'm sure our international church members and our mamas and papas of our New church, their English is very fluent. So if you don't mind me talking in our language, Samoan language, and you can read through as I talk over. So up on our screen, we've got our 14 churches that we are working alongside. O Ekalesia Fulfa, Leo o Tatu Matui Papa Anna Simine, the Lalo Lengali ProCare. The Ekalesia Epakasa Eventea, Pianta Sunga Reverend Enelico Avaa, Epakasa Kingsland, Reverend Kisu Kama. Ipakasa Mount Eden, Reverend Somapiti Tuamari, Ipakasa Westmere, Reverend Vaha Saiva Agua, Ewini Tatu Lefendo Igi, Ona Holiday Ina, Ipaisa Newton, Taisa Yele Sungayatali no Mani, Manisofa Solai, PIC Newton, Elder Mapala Coco, PIC Newton, Niwe, Reverend Kontiki Makani, Central Worship Center, Pastor Tuilami Numia, Rap of Ages Penmiwa, Reverend Tomata Sione, Voice Ministries, Man Wellington, Pastor Glenn and Pastor Ellen, Open Brethren Church, Man Roscoe, Pastor Tuilami Sola, International Church, Glen Innes, Pastor Graham and Pastor Martha. I'm hoping they're here somewhere. One in Christ, Glen Innes. Reverend Elder Solomon Tavita, and our new church, Kingdomized Church, Sandringham, Unisunga, Pastor Panele Dua, Pastor Panele Dua, but Tato Ekalesia School Pa, Papion Tato Ngalui, Yatato Fulkalame. Osinatala, Otter Tato Malena, Panamai, Panamena, Teni Tapsimai, Maya Uni. In the last time, I say you may uni later. Se estava assim na música, para não filho voltar a essa coisa
Ole, ole, ma osa moa, e ma
Hospital visits po all time ya sia tuai ngasi tono palmai. Pe apa pe o tulang ala vale na yuta tunga tuai teseden sa toma tulo ya pe ngaya. Ya ele ngata po ina oni singa soltino po mas tuma. E mana o yele so so ane tenta sma. Ya tu patasino al tato ngal venga pa pa numero ile ngal venga ile sfuru mare dua masino la ati. O tato siaki ya sa fa ile tono o ekalesia. Esfuru lima. Mai na esfuru lima, esfuru tolu ya ila tolu po o tato ngase ya sa refer to tato fo ma ifale ayo. Mo le mana umiele le amata ina ntonga kitinga po ni fala o patolwina. Mai na esfuru tolu fitu ngase suka to faila to sa pa pe ona ma waile to mawalunga ya male ke out po le mungu tulo ya elua. O ia ngase satu ina atu I tau fōma I whare aima. Ia o umona tō ngapitia ma amata ina la tō whala ad. Ia mōni lawa le ngang whaftai tatou e kare sia si wha. So staimi lawa te o atua I whai tatou siaku. Ia e tō atele lawa I le lua sfuru tōle sfuru anga I lunga. Ia I la tō e whai al whaatino ina. E pēn tō sila pia. Ia se tasina o criteria po se mea mana o mia mai. Ia o vaenga ia mai isasto tupe whaatino ina isasto ngal wenga. Ina ia mawala pa ina na tolu sfura ngai lunga. Ia o tato ngaluenga po nisi ngaluenga pa mai e peo. O mo na pa ilo atu tono tato wa oma. Ia e peo tano ina atu ai le wina tiktiva. Ia o le fiva tai koi. Ia o fa mai tino tamaiti. Ia o le mams. Ia fa perda ki fiva le sala ulo mai tato sa moa. Ia e ngasa idea. Ia fa malusia lava tano ina atu. Ina ngase suka male toto mawaluma po ngase patu. E pena sila fieta to kalesia ia le tausanga te le mai apelila ya Julai. E sta patino ina ile tato campaign rheumatic fever. E skuma de dua tato e kalesia sa take part pe sa awai tato pa moi lea. E dua tato tale e kalesia sa le mafai na awinat. Na awai ia ona lisi foi fa fofuang pa le kalesia. Ia sa papia ona mai tawina le masango fie ia vai nga uma le sai sa patino ine sa so kalesia ia lea tulanga sa modi mai foi faftai tele mai official rogia ona o fai sa so patino ine le me sa so ine mai official palma ia ole tulanga sa so tau makitapa te lor tele sa so kalesia o uma tsara no ina toi foi ia masu suili tele vai nga le ia mai se foi se so ani mai eta. Ia, sabe tonu foi mana ato tele lawa tato kalesia ma hos. Ia o smoke free ato va enga le. O mai tamina foi se tele se au mau ia. Tato ngalwenga po tato isa management or diabetic management. Ya, sa tele la vaina tiliva tu tele tato kalesia. It's mine. Wale mfayo na fasinoina. Una unesa patentali sina la tu pe mai ile ofisa palma. Ya atonele to mamao ya to fa awa ko ile le vaenga. Ya pensa mi atu ole iba skupa sene tato tamama tina ya isi ko to tato kalesia uma la skupa. So tele la vana sina skupa ma to mawaluma. Me ko ile so style la vana to te what we fasinoina tato ngalwenga. Ya, saula ona na abaso sina soswan wa temautinua o ile tele ye ko tolo farma ye o mawalunga la vale pasene tato tangata pasifika ya mai se la tato tangata la vai Samoa ai o mai tawina se tele o le o se o mai mau mai ai na tato ye mama tina ye in fala au ye ko la to ko ro anga ina tu ye insulin ya o ba ia le tele o le awa o molo mawa e u ina le to i patine ina le tato so ani le au tau ina o tato ile supa ma le to no voluma ya ro mai tau ina la vale le ma le alwa le mo le tu lama ya o le supa tato au tu ya mai tau ina so se sai mi la ma to te o atwai ya ila mona la vale ia le lo te pai patine na ma le ma o mata ko i to sapai o matou au naha ia e tani matou te o tui whaatinoina le siaki e tani mori o tuaina o ma whaalpani mai ia e mai se po i le tano ina o nisi pesile mana uia le sosoani le official ProCare ia o loa aia lama lo tau sali tuani maina o au naha ia o le mea mai lau pito la au tentapsi mai ia mai se po i o le ma le HVAZ team ia mo mori o tuaile angana whaapatai sunga i whapea ngai na mparitua, sunga i awa o mparitua, ai mai sa tamama tina matua, a pio mai tamari, kai la auma, paritua matausi, sa awao, i ai mai sa mamanu ma le paio, ai o tuku matamari, tona tato e kare si e spulpa, i ai mole e whaiana na papisai, na kamalo, wana tau le langola, e le makai tau e na kai ari, HVAZ team se mea, ia, au le angama, ia, le atua lava pupu le tele na tui whaapopo ni asa se tau soifua. Ia mai se foi se mauna. E mai en whaawawina taku mabera. Ia, pei la mana whitarai mai le e pensa mo fistu man whapea mai. Ia, au sao ina i o tau maua le ura. I o tau maua a tiki ai pia. Ia o le tala lea. Ai ai koe se aleo le lea wauna. Ia, ka maa ane se se leo wauna. E whaala lava mafitai.
Thank you, Nurse Mata. Just a correction. I was just told that from Open Brethren Church, your minister has came back. He hasn't shift. We thought that Pastor Tulani was looking after, but it's Pastor Ati Nae Sola, and he's now here with us tonight. Well, welcome you, Pastor Sola. We thought that you took off. Pastor Tulani and your wife will welcome you. There is a round table here for you, and if you would like to come up with your wife, please. Oh, don't be shy. I was told that Seri, sumaya lo film for tour money. Sumaya ne, how long I was just told by Iana that our photographer would like to take as many photos as possible. We'd like to have your photos. And I know that our people like our photos. But we want to ask your permission. If ProCare wants to use your beautiful photos to tell the world how wonderful you are and the good work that you engage with, would you let us? So just come and let us know, or pull our photographers here and say, don't take my photo. You don't want your photo to be shared with anybody. So just let us know if you don't want us to share your photo. But if you don't come, then we'll take it that it's okay. It's okay for us to use your photos. You know, it's really good to see your photos, eh? All right. Well, thank you, Iana, for that information. We also, during our invitation, we said that there is going to be a best prize for a best dress for a woman and our man. Okay, so I think Iana and Paula has provided a voucher, a gift voucher for the best man shirt. I can say that I might win the prize and the best wear tonight. So just when we have dinner, just take off your coat and let Mata and her committee to come around and assess your dress or your shirt. Okay. Mawa, can you introduce our next speaker? We'll just got 2 more small speakers. When small means I told them 1.5 minutes so that we can go and have our eye.
Moving along, so our next speaker is the ADHB Pacific Health Game Manager, Lisa Poliaki.
Wow, Lita, hey, you got a space on now. Yeah. Lita, come and address our ministers and church committees and our members.
Alama Maswisui, firstly I'd like to acknowledge this church. I understand this church is the mother church of PIC, and as such, it's probably the mother church for the first Pacific people that came to Auckland. It is a very special church, so with a long history, and I want to acknowledge that. I'm a Catholic, so I'm not part of the people that came to this church. I would like to thank Reverend Makani for his words. So I am a bit fearful to put this forward, but can you be spiritually healthy and physically unhealthy? Or if you are physically unhealthy, does that mean that you are spiritually unhealthy? Because if that's the case, I am very spiritually unhealthy. But what do you expect of a Catholic? I think it's I heard your malanga, as we say, talking. And I was reflecting on myself. And I am seriously thinking that what is the connection between spiritual health and physical health? And I would love us to have seminars and talk about that. Because at my age, I'm beginning to feel that all my problems are spiritual. Sometimes I can't sleep at night. And why? When I heard the budget, I couldn't sleep for a week after that. Seriously? Because my work is a funder, and when I don't have funding, I feel very much like a failure. But you know this little project we have, little grants of $5,000. Some young Pacific students who were doing master's degrees at university, when they heard that this is the amount of money that was given to churches to do all this work, they were shocked and disgusted. They thought that this was a major example of exploitation of Pacific people. And I said, I agree with what you're saying, but the people who are doing this work have their own reason for doing it. And it is not done for the money. So my little speech, I will end soon. There is a Tongan saying, it means the only treasure that Tongan people have is their gratitude. And that means that Tongans are so poor that they can never equal what other people are doing. So we are left always with gratitude. It is true of the District Health Board. We also have a word in Tongan which is called te amokaki, which means chronically short. To be chronically short of the resources that you need to meet the requirements of your life. And the District Health Board is always in a condition of te amokaki. And I have thought of the story, and in my old age, I think more of the things that I heard when I was young. You know when, was it 10 fishes that fed the 5,000 people? Was it 10 or 12? Or 5? Only 5. So I thought, because of this project, basically because of this project, how can 5,000 people be fed with 5 fishes when energy and passion and commitment and love is added by everyone involved? The 5 fishes end up reaching 5,000 people. That is not an excuse for the DHB. But I also thought, you know, the young Pacific people who were criticizing the DHB, they were also criticizing you. There is some kind of underlying message that you people don't know what you're doing, right? You've agreed and signed a contract for $5,000 because you don't know what you're doing. That is insulting of you, because you are not doing this for $5,000. Why are you doing this? Because Christ spent his life healing the physically ill as well as the spiritually ill. And that's why I think that the words that the Reverend Mark Honey started us off with spoke to me loudly, because I've thought about what we're doing a lot. So I thank yourselves. You know, you are church ministers, you're not doing this for $5,000. You are doing this because Christ told you to do it. Hey, I couldn't sleep after the budget because, as the funder, I would have liked to give out more resources, to increase the number of churches that should be part of this program, to increase the number of programs that we are offering you. You heard Martha say we cannot run the diabetes self-management education sessions because there's no money. Our children are suffering from rheumatic fever. We are not getting what we deserve from any government, but I'm not allowed to talk like that. I'm a public servant. I'm employed by the government. So without further ado, I just want, very sincerely, I'll tell you one more thing. When our new chairs of our boards come along, we have to write to them briefing papers, and HVAZ and parish community nurses and our AIGA challenge are written all over the papers. The District Health Board is very proud of this program. And I think, okay, if you're that proud, can we get a bit more resources? And when we don't, I don't sleep for the next 2 weeks because I feel so angry, so whatever. And I found Rafikao's words to be personally very helpful. Personally. And I'm glad to be here this evening to benefit from those words and to have the opportunity to thank you all most sincerely. And maybe we should just thank God, because you're not here because of money. You are here because of his love and his energy, which he gives to all of us to be able to carry out this work. Mahalo au pito to o
Thank you, Lita. Just want to know, let you know, Lita, we told our churches that the contract has rolled over for 10 years. Now listen to your parable, excuse me, no, sorry, just kidding. Thank you. Now you can put the name to the face. We've been talking about Lita when we come, Lita Foliaki and also Philly Tupu, who's sitting in the back there. Now, their job is to look for that money that she talked about for these programs. So when we mention DHP, now you know that we're talking about Lita Foliaki and also Faima Philly Tupu, who's sitting in the back. Tonight we are entertained by my Iana. If I use my Iana, then you guys won't understand. Tavita Willie. Remember back in the days, Tavita, we were quite fortunate to have him tonight. He will play a lot of music during our dinner. Maua, can you introduce our next small speaker?
Why don't we just put our hands together for the people? Thank you.
Whakalawhalahia to everyone, Talawhalawa, Malolele, Kiorana, and a very warm greetings to you. My name is Lingi and I work for the Whono Health Services in West Auckland. I'm here tonight with my colleague at the back, Fasi, he's Tongan, I'm Wayne, and we're both working for the Ready, Steady, Quit, Stop Smoking Support Service. I'd like to thank the organising committee for this invitation for us to come and speak to you this evening. I've been asking Sam how many times I need to visit your groups to talk about the Ready, Steady, Quit Smoking Support Service. So tonight, he had given me an opportunity to be here. So I work for the Whono, and this program is, the Whono works alongside ProCare, and this is in partnership with ProCare. So I'd like to say warm welcome to you, greetings from our CEO, Tevita Funaki, our management team and our staff, and also Angela Chong from ProCare, Ready, Steady, Quit, and their staff. So we have a lot of work to do. I just want to let you know, the reason why this program is set in place is there's so many of our people dying from smoking-related diseases. And we will say, oh, smoking is cool, smoking is my best friend, smoking is something that I do when I'm bored. So let's find something new that we could do instead of reaching for smoke. And that is why this service is being put in place. We have 3 other workers who are not here. They're 3 Samoan lovely ladies who can support you. So my challenge for you tonight is, I'm here to ask you, the ministers, the leaders, the health committee, please allow us to come to your group and do a presentation. Tonight is not about talking to you about the program, but I just wanted to show you, these are some of the resources, these are the medication that we can give those people who smoke and help you give up smoking. Chewing gum. Lots and lots of smokers see the chewing gum and they said, oh, we've tried it before, it doesn't work. Okay, my question is, how did you use the gums before? Well, it's a chewing gum, isn't it? You just chew it every day, all day long. So straight away, I know the reason why it's not working is they're not using the medication the right way. And our job is to show you how to use this medication right. And once we explain to them, I have clients that say to me, shall I go back and tell my doctor that he didn't show me the right way? But the thing is, once they know how to use the chewing gum the proper way, they're willing to try it again. So they said, okay. And you know, they come back and they said, oh wow, see it works. So really important. Our job is to show you how to use this medication the proper way so it can work for you. So I'm not going to tell you because I want you to invite me to your group and I can come and I'll tell you my secrets. So we also have the patches. And lots of people don't know you can wear more than one patch at a time. Lots of people doesn't know you can combine this medication. You wear them together. So there's so many information that our people are not aware. If you get the right information, you do the program right, I can guarantee you that you will quit smoking. So take it from me. I also have this awesome machine. This machine will tell us or you how much poison you're taking in from smoking, how much carbon monoxide. I call it as simple as poison. When you're smoking, you're breathing in poison. Remember the exhaust pipe at the back of your car, when you ram it, all the smokes come out? That's exactly what you're breathing in when you're smoking. So I challenge you all, please let your parishioners and Sam know, and he can let us know. We will come on the day and the time that suits you, not us. We'll work on your time. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that you take this message away today and call us. So I'm at the back there. I've got my cards there. Come and see us. So may God bless us all and enjoy the evening, the rest of the evening. Don't eat too much.
Thank you, Lingy. For your information and also DHB, we work with the churches to establish the smoking policies in the churches and in the compound, which means we've given out the signs, no smoking sign for the churches and also in the car park. Then we gave the stickers for no smoking in the house and around the houses and the cars. So we've done that, Lingy. So we haven't yet reached to your side. We just wanted to prepare a way for you to come into us, to approach our churches. So our members, if you see a loved one that's struggling with smoking, just let us know. We don't pressure. We appreciate the word from our ministers and then the advice, but we will get there when you allow us. So just be patient, Lingy. Just give us more money and then we'll try and open many doors. And thank you for your contributions to our dinner tonight. They've given us $2,000 towards our dinner, so that's why. Can we all give a clap? I love it. Yeah, I love it. Now we go to the next part. The reason why we put the ministers and the church leaders in the front here, so when it comes time for our meal, we let them to go first, and also others. That's culturally. And Vivian has asked me, and we've given her our reasons for doing that. So, further ado, please, Reverend Elder Mafala, can I invite you to bless our food, and then we'll call on the round tables. The round tables, not the round table at the back, the round tables here, and then I will come and call table by table to go on to our buffet. There's two ways on our buffet, so I think you grab your plates here, and then each side you go that way, and then you come out to your table and try and. So the quickest we control our traffic on the buffet, the quickest we get on with our awards. Reverend Elder Mafana.
I'd say grace, the yellow swafale tua, or the woman the wing or the mere fiafi. Ma to not to learn fast time and the being I love feel. To our owner of fire man to photo mine. To find not to tower or man to go man or ring. Never as I only tell you for Rolofa. If I pay or man to I'm feinu, my peso man to manos. More out. Manuia ya la tonu tapena fast time on a sue. Amen.
So can I invite the round tables, the ministers and their wives, and also the church leaders to make your way up. And please be patient. I will come and direct our tables to go on the table. But now, as you go on and enjoy your meal, we will invite the band. The sumaya Wilitavita, the film Mayava, Monalo, the Fafiafina, Awali Tudingasua, 5 times.
Well, we'll try our best to do songs from different islands of the South Pacific. For Yes, that was a beautiful song. Kingdom of Tonga. Here's something for the mama.
my way, my
Samoa, e pele oe e akana, e titi oe, a whaatau maa, ai mamaru oe atua lava, Samoa hala mai, ma e whai le whawhetai, i le atua le tupu le atu Samoa hala mai, ma e whai le whawhetai, a pule pere, whamamamau. O Samoa, o Yesu, o Iolo, tautai, nā te tautai, lau maranga, nā te whaatonu, nā hoara, Samoa ala mai, ma e whai le whawhetai, i le atua le tupu o le atu nui. Samoa ala mai, ma e whai le whawhetai, i a pule pere, whaamamau. O Samoa, tau tua ngā oe atua, ia mai e atua, au mawai, e si o ia. Samoa ala mai, ma e whai le whawhetai, i le atua le tupu le atu. Samoa ala mai, ma e whai le whawhetai, i a pule pere, whaamamau. Samoa ala mai, ma e whai le whawhetai, i a pule pere, I do for you one of our evergreen English songs that we can sing along. yesterday. On my love show away. one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. Cast a spell on me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. I made up my mind. I wanna do this feeling inside. Make it alright, make it alright, make it alright with me. Cast your spell upon me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. Cast your spell upon me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. I know there's been a change in me. Ask me why, you know. My friends no longer speak to me. Pass me by, I don't know. Cast your spell upon me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. Cast your spell upon me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. I made up my mind on what I'm gonna do. This feeling inside, make it alright, make it alright, make it alright with me. Cast your spell upon me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. Cast your spell upon me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. Cast your spell upon me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. Cast your spell upon me one more time. I wanna feel your magic woman touch. Cast your spell upon me one more time. Word is smiling, word is smiling, whole world is smiling with you. Word is laughing, word is laughing, the sun can shine through. Word is crying, bring down the rain, stop your sighing, and be happy again. So keep on smiling, 'cause with your smiling, the whole world smiles with you. With your smiling, with your smiling, whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, oh, when you're laughing, and shining through. When you're crying, you bring down the rain, stop you sighing, and be happy again. So keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. If you ever had some old west, travel my way, take the highway, it's the best. Get your kiss on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, over 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kiss on Route 66. don't break it, love was made for me and you. Now is one way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one to see. It's very, very extraordinary. There's even more than anyone that you can love. It's all that I can give to you. Love was only just a game for two. Two, and I can make it take my heart, and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Yes, love was made for me and you. Yes, love was made for me and you. La mama Tata fia ata Ai aluia o ese I tongi al sauma Tato fia fia ia mawhena mora mo maki Ai tu me uma Pula tasi le lani Fia fia le ia whaano no tae au O na ua paula wa O na ko male au Awane ie awa ese nai pua puanga E i male a oe O la asama A whai te mama Tata fia ata Ai anuia o ese I tongi ana sauma Tato fia fia ia mawhela o la ngoma Ai tu me upa Ula tasi le lani I'll fight him mama Tata fia ata Ai aluia o ese I tongi ana sauma Tato fia fia ia mawhela o la ngoma Ai tu me uma Ula tasi le lami Ana mawhai o na oli i le la lola ni Ua toi foi Samoa i lana masani O mea umalama e whai a le whelangolang o mani Loto lo wha matalia so se tasi Samoan morning In whai ai a mea umai le wha maoni Saula I sauia O dia oi pamatia Si o funi tua I si a wanganu mandaia A wanganu si Samoa I a tinu O le fia fia ma le whaalo alo I tangata Ai whai mai o le whakasa mo e lea ana Ai ngalo ia o e sili ai o tūlama E tū maui ai le tū whasa mo Whai ai a mea umai le whakamaori Saulapi e sauia A dia oi pangatia Se o fuli tua I se a wamanu manaia Se o fuli tua I se a wamanu manaia Se o fuli tua I se a wamanu
Thank you, Willie and Sons. Now we've come to the most important part of our program. Just to let you know, the food and the dessert will still be there. So for those of you, as a reminder, also we forgot to tell you that we'll do a final weigh-in after dinner. Did you bring the scale?
It's broken.
There you are. are, you're very lucky. Okay, now we've come to our awards. Yeah. Okay, our first award is the Nutritious Awards. I will now ask Paula Takiwa. Come forward, please, to present the award. Oh, there you go. And I'll hand over to you now.
Okay, throughout this year, we work with 4 churches, 3 new one and one last year, on the assessing them with the bronze level, which means they select the 3 guidelines from the 15 guidelines of healthy eating, and we work with them through the year. This is what we'd like to award them for their effort. We're very pleased and satisfied with what we seen, and also because our work carries in faith in individual homes and church. So while we observe and assess during our visits, we also ask the ministers and also the health committee, what do they see? Do they see a change in the healthy eating, and were they happy with that? So there we base on our assessment on. Okay, so these are the 4 churches that we like to award them with the bronze level. First one is Open Brethren from Mount Roscoe. Can some of you please just come up and receive your award? The second one is Grace International Church from Glen Innes. This is a mixed church. There's a lot of Fijian, Tongan, Cook Islands, New Zealand-born Samoan, and also Maoris. So, yeah. The third one is One in Christ Church in Glen Innes. And also our very new church joined us later on this year, or early this year, is Kingdomized Church in Saint Lucian. On the Silver Award, we work with 5 churches. Those who were assessed with the bronze last year and the year before. So we were very pleased and satisfied with our assessments, and also the word from the minister and the wife and the health committee from these 5 churches. So the Silver Award level is they add on 4 more from the 15 guidelines to the 3 that they've been assessed with the Bronze Award. And so we were very pleased and satisfied with our assessment with the Silver Award. And this one goes to Efakasa Kingsley. Can your health committee please come up and... Don't kiss and look at the girl. The second one is Efakasa Mount Eden. Efakasa Mount Eden. Okay, while we are waiting for Efakasa Mount Eden, please, Voice Ministry, can you please be ready to come up and receive your award after e whakasanau te. Is your wife here? Look at the camera, but don't look at Voice Ministry in Mount Wellington. The fourth one is Central Worship Church, Avondale. Gee, what a guy, eh? Gee. How could you do that right in front of me? And the last one goes to Rock of Ages, Pemio. Well, can you all give a round of applause for these churches? Thank you so much for being patient with us. I know that you will gear up your churches for the Gold Award next year. And Paula, our nutritionist, she will come around to do that assessment. Okay, thank you, Paula. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll now hand the time to Mata, our Paris community nurse, who will read out our certificates for the rheumatic fever.
Right. Our first rheumatic fever award goes to Open Brisbane Fellowship Church. I just want to call upon our former team leader, Francis Arno. She can present these awards. Second church is Efakasa Evandale. Followed by Efakasa Westmere. PIC Newton, Niue. Anyone from the Niue Church? Take your time, Mama.
Okay.
Efisa Newton. Efisa, Tally and Ben. Efakasa Kingsland. Rock of Ages, Ben Mueller. Voice Ministries, Matt Wellington. Ia maltaso ekalesia e pakasana ire. Anyone from Mount Eden?
Support my little train.
I feel the generally sama. Yeah, malo patay. Tayo nito lang
Thank you, Mata. Now, for your information, those are the churches that took part in our promotions of the awareness of rheumatic fever. If you can go on the Facebook, the Efakasa Emodeo, also, who are the other ones that, if you go on there, you see there's very, very good key messages that they have loaded on Facebook. So yeah, what a powerful tool, the Facebook, where we can learn and know the stories and how people do care about the promoting of rheumatic fever. So thank you so much for those churches that participate in that promotions of rheumatic fever.
Okay, so our next awards, we're going to combine all three because we're running late according to our schedule. So our next award is AIGA Challenge Award, Individual Awards, and Group Awards. I will now ask Masui Sui and Matalima to present the Oscar Awards.
Okay, I'll try and be quick with this because we're getting run out of time. All right. Now, the AIGA Challenge, we ran last year, 2016, from I think October to November or late, August, September to October and November. And this year, from 17 to 18, the Auckland DHB have given us the opportunity to run our own 8 weeks AIGA Challenge on your own time, as long as you complete the 8 weeks before April. So I think a couple of churches extended to May and late May. So just acknowledging all our 14 churches took part this year in AIGA Challenge, and we'd like to acknowledge them. First one is the Efakasa Wesmia, under the leadership and guidance of Reverend Vangatai and Lucia. Now, they had a team of 62, 20 male and 42 female. Can your group please come up, just to come up and receive your certificate of acknowledgement, please. So no photos for this, we'll just run through. Okay, second one is we'd like to acknowledge Rock of Ages under the leadership and guidance of Pastor Tokmata Sione and Lefaletua Yasiengi. They had a team of 42, 17 male and 25 female. Please, Rock of Ages, could you come up and receive your acknowledgement, please? So these are just acknowledging the participations. Okay, the other one is Efakasa Mount Eden under the leadership and guidance of Reverend Tongafiti Tua Oimali Malifaletua Yamasai. They had a team of 31, 14 male and 17 female. Please come up and receive your award. Followed by Efa Isa Nitin. They don't have a minister who looks after, but it's under the caretaker of Reverend Tofi Lau Faraimo, and also Da'awa'au, Tali Nomani, and also Fesolai and Vitali. Okay, they had a team of 42, 19 male and 23 females. Please come up and receive your certificate. Our other church that also participate is PIC Newton Itupa Samoa, under the leadership of Reverend Elder Mafala Malifaletua Ya Malu. They had a team of 43, 16 male and 27 female. PIC Newton, please come up, or PIC Newton Itupa Samoa. They're also known as Au Telebo. We also like to acknowledge PIC New Way under the leadership and guidance of Reverend Kontiki Makani and Falitoya Fawaina. Gee, that's a Samoan name, Makani. Makani, Reverend, you got a Samoan wife. Okay, we like to acknowledge your team. Your team had the total members of 50 participating in the challenge, 22 male and 28 female. Well done, mamas. We also like to acknowledge the Fellowship Assembly of God, also known as Open Brethren, under the guidance of Pastor Atinai Sola Malifaletoya Talaula. Is that right? Please, they had a team of 48 total, 25 male and 23 female. We also like to acknowledge Efakasa Evondel under the leadership and guidance of Reverend Auva Eneliko Malifaletoya Anufale. They had a team of 40, 20 male and 20 female. Eee, what a balance, eh? Gee. Talk about gender balance. All right, we also like to acknowledge Efakasa Kingsley under the leadership and guidance of Reverend Fitu Pamba Malifaletoya Fusi. They had a team of 42, 11 male and 31 female. Gee, where are the males? Where are the males, Reverend? 42, 11 male and 32 female. 30 Oguma Lord. 5 times. We also like to acknowledge the participations of Central Worship Center in Avondale under the leadership and guidance of Pastor Tuilangi Numia Malifaletoya Taitora Numia. They had a team of 35, 18 male and 17 female. Don't kiss my lady, eh? We also like to acknowledge Grace International Church from GI under the guidance and leadership of Pastor Graham Davidson. They had a team of 27, 11 male and 16 female. Catalina. We also like to acknowledge One in Christ, our church under the leadership and guidance of Swalawi Yosef Solomona Malefaletoya Leinati. They had a team of 36, 22 male and 16 female. Ooh, more males, eh? Fatailamino Sumaltoina. And last church would like to acknowledge their participations in our Challenge 2017 is Kingdomized Church in Mount Moscow or Sandringham under the leadership and guidance of Pastor Fale Leilua. Please, ladies and gentlemen, and our members, please give a round of applause for all our churches who took part in the AIGA Challenge 270. Thank you so much. We know it's really hard, and thank you for the committee who have paid a lot of respect or endurance into. Sorry. Thank you, Matali. That's what partnerships are for, right? Okay. Okay, voice ministry. Sorry, Pastor Ellen. Sorry, Pastor. Sorry. They had a team. Please, I don't have it on me. Now, can you remember your? I'm terribly sorry. Anyway, thank you for your participation in the. We'd like to acknowledge that effort. Okay, can you give one round of applause for that? I'm terribly sorry, Pastor King. I'm sure you'll forgive me. Okay, we will now come into the our categories. I think one of the things that we need to stress out, ladies and gentlemen, and also our committee and ministers and your good ladies, is that it was very hard to identify which age group when they don't provide the age. We had a few people that they didn't disclose their age, no gender, so we don't know whether they're male or female, and it was very hard for us to assist them. So for next year, please, if you can assist us to make it easier for the categories, please provide the gender, male or female, and the age, because it's so important. I guess you can, if you are not willing to disclose, we asked the DHB and they suggest us to 30 plus, which is 30 over, and then if you win a prize, we will ring and ask how old exactly this person is, then you can please close that to help us to look into the categories. Okay, Mata, we'd like to look at the, we will go for the youth first. Female. And youth male. Okay, the third winner is for the female youth. The youth is from the age of 12 to 18. Now, the third award goes to Mercy Anawa. So you did have a team. I just, yeah. From the voice ministry, sorry. And the second prize goes to Juliet Afualo from Central Worship Center, Avondale. I think you can take the photos of these people. They deserve it. Good one. The winner of that category of the females, the female youth, goes to Lanakila Poiri from Grace International Church in GI. Now we're going to the male youth, the same age group, 12 to 18. The third award goes to PJ Telea from Voice Ministry. PJ Telea. The second award goes to Devontre Esera from also Voice Ministry. And our first award for the youth male goes to Fontaine Mateka from Grace International. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we give a round of applause for the youth category? Okay, for the adults. The adults is from the age of 19 to 54. So that's a big gap. Anyway, it was very hard for us to identify when you don't disclose your age, especially when you say 30 plus, 50 plus, because when you're 50 plus, we don't know whether you're senior or adult. So what we did is that we ring around, we follow up with the ministers and also the coordinator to please disclose their real age. Young. Okay, now our female category for that age group, the third one goes to Taina Justini of PIC Itupa, Samoa. Young. Our second award goes to Denise Tomatacioni from Rock of Ages. Now, first prize or first award for the senior adult female goes to Anna Siliva of Efakasa, Mount Eden. Okay, this is for a male at that same category. The male, the third award goes to Peter Leilua from Kingdom Eyes Church, Central. The second award goes to Reverend Tongfiti Tua Oimali from Mount Eden, Ekakasa, Nigeria. You know what, for matter of fact, I thought you looked young tonight, Reverend. Our first award of that age group goes to Levitico Matising from Voice Ministry. Thank you, Pastor Sarah, and also Pastor Ellen and your committee for pressuring on those people to lose weight. All right, can we give a round of applause for that gallery, please? Now we'll come to the senior. Senior, not pension. The senior is from the age 55 plus. 55 plus. We very, very appreciate for the participation of elders, elderly mamas and papas, especially our ministers. Thank you for setting a wonderful examples that if you could do it, we could follow also. So thank you for that wonderful example, and thank you for the effort that it has shown as we witness some of the ministers here tonight. All right. Now, the third award for the female of the senior goes to Poto Afualo of Central Worship Center, Avondale. Now this is for the senior Poto, not for the young Poto. It was funny when I rang Pastor's wife. What is Poto's last name and how old is she? And she said, oh, there's two Poto. There's big Poto and a small Poto. So the big Poto won this prize or award, Poto Afualo. The second one goes to Fetawi Sio. Fetawi Sio won the second award. Fetawi, can you come up? Fetawi, are you here? You were here, yeah. Now, if you go onto the Facebook, and this lady has set a wonderful examples for all of us that think that we cannot do it. Okay, thank you so much, Fetawi. Look, I think, let me disclose, Fetawi, you lost 9.8 kilos, 9.8 in that 8 weeks. So looking forward to see you next year in size 12. And the winner for the senior female goes to Malilenga Bain from FISA meeting. Malilenga, I didn't know that you got Irish last name. How did you manage to get that? Malilenga is, I think it's a great example of the people that goes to Walking Samoa. She's a member of the Walking Samoa Avondale. Man, she goes hard. She goes there on Friday and Saturday. Keep up the good work, Malilenga. Thank you. All right, we'll now come to the senior male. Okay, as I thanked you earlier on, thank you so much for this category, because the ministers and also our mamas and papa have set the examples for us. The third award goes to Talio Faramos Sanarivi from Ekasa Wismia. You know, when I see Ifakasa Wismia, there's 62, 20 male and 42 females. There's a lot of them that did lose weight. But you know, when all our 14 churches come in, you can see there's a lot of them also lose weight. So obviously, you know, they did better than our church this year. But thank you so much for the great effort, and we'd like to acknowledge that. All right, the second award goes to be to Kilisi Masikolo from PIC New Way. Reverend Makani, what happened to us? Yeah, next year? Right. Kilisi Masikolo. Gee, you look 18. Thank you so much, Kilisi Masi. All right. I don't know how we can pick this person who's winning this prize, but you know, it shows that lead from the front, and he's a wonderful leader, wonderful member of our ProCare HVAZ churches, and we'd like to thank him for taking this almost every year since the HVAZ has and AIGA Challenge has begun back in 2013. So the first award goes to Reverend Elder Mafalakoko. Did you know, Reverend, that you lost 10.7 kilo in 8 weeks? 11, sorry. 11%. All right. So behind all those awards, there was a hard work, a lot of great effort, and frustration sometimes. We visit some of the committee, they're really frustrated when the members of the group don't turn up, and especially, and also when they do the weighing in, they get so frustrated. So, Reverend and ministers, we just want to let you know that they're doing a very hard job for your health committee. So they need the support, and we all need their support and the effort that they put in the AIGA Challenge 2017. Please give a round of applause for all those Gary, especially the seniors. I guess we're coming towards the end. We got 2 more major awards, which is our Supreme Award, which is the shield, and also the highest or biggest weight loss. We'll have the trophy. Now, as I said, we work with there was a formula that provided by the Auckland HB, and our managers, our team leaders have worked on that. So it had nothing to do with us. You know, when your team comes in with data, we give it to our leaders, and they put it in the formula, which shows who has lost the highest and which church also lost the highest. So the third award for the highest percentage weight loss goes to PIC Newton Itupa Samoa. The third award. Please, can your committee come up and receive your award? Lope, I see that you're here. Thank you so much for the wonderful work with the Facebook, and then thank you for loading all those wonderful video clips in there. Thank you. Now, the second award goes to Efakasa Westmia. Lillian, can I invite you to come up and award this prize to the winner of this game? Now, the first and the winner of this highest percentage weight loss goes to Rock of Ages, Daniel. As I said, we get the data, we give it to our leaders, and they work under the guidance of the formula that was provided by the Auckland HB. So yeah, I was so pleased, and it's an amazing result. You know, for a lot of people, we've noticed that our 14 churches have always gone up with the numbers in there. I hate when I talk about the numbers, but there are people. You know, the numbers represent people. And when we see the number increase every year, we will notice a lot of support from people.
throughout our 14 churches and has gone unnoticed. We'd like to acknowledge that. Thank you for that great support. We may be pushing some time, but we're doing our job. We're doing our job with the best that we can. And if anything, we are answerable to the Lord for the money that the government has given to us to nurture and to look after our health. So let's move on to our final award and canopy. Francis, because you're leading us, and for the last 3 years, Francis has been guiding us through our HVAZ, and whenever we pressure her, she responds. And you know, we pressure her because we don't want to fail on the words that we have dealt with all of you tonight, especially our ministers. So if you pressure us, we pressure her. And thank you for those 3 years, for the support that you gave us, and for the love, and also for you to understand and try and understand our Pacific values and needs. All right, so therefore, we would like you to present these awards for our teachers. Now, the third award for the Supreme goes to Efakasa Wismia. This award, we look at a lot of things. We look at the stories that comes with the data. We look at the how, you know, the Facebook, the examples that you set for all of us. We look at the weight loss, and we also look at your participations, and also for your support whenever we come, not only AIGA Challenge, but also healthy eating and other programs. But the other very important part is our report, because when you don't report on time, the funder do not know what we're doing. So we're really relying, and we hope that you provide that support to let them know that what we're doing, and we're doing right, and you know, you have your support. So it's very, very important for us to have all those things, and I thought I'll mention for your knowledge. The second award goes to PIC Newton di Tupa Samoa. Thank you, John. Thank you, Lupe. Thank you, team. Your work, we are very, very value and really appreciate your work through HVAZ, and also for our members here in PIC Newton di Tupa Samoa. Fatai Elder Mafala. Mayama, can you give us a little bit of drum to make it? All right, the final. The winner of 2017 AIGA Challenge Supreme Award goes to Rock of Ages, Kenya. If you happen to know, this is the first time that the shield has moved out from Whakasa Wismia, PIC Newton, Whakasa Wismia, or PIC Newton. Last year was won by the Whakasa Wismia. And this year, now it's gone east to Rock of Ages. Kaptai lama sieni, kaptai atu ile sunga ile, pawhengainga ia tō mata sione, mo le lango ina o le komiti whanau malo. Ua whai masui o oil sunga i whawhengainga, malwhantua, whawtai whai sunga o ao, sa lātou lango ina le ngaluenga, le telo tengi e le awaile toina. Whawtai tele lama. So can we give a round of applause for those awards? Thank you so much, and we're looking forward for our AIGA Challenge in 2018.
which our financial year finished the end of this month. So we'll be collecting the report, and we will hopefully to restart our work from July to next year. And in between that time, you choose the 8 weeks to run your AIGA challenge. And thank you for support. Thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for the data, because the data really show how many people, how much weight you've lost, and how much effort that you also put into supporting our healthy eating. Now, co-MC, thank you so much. I now hand the time back to you, Ms. Moa.
You know, if you don't get an award, you forget these things. So before I present our next award, I'd like to thank God for 50 years of my life. Thank all my fans for voting for me. Anyway, moving along. Our last speaker. It says closing remarks. I will now invite Paula Sakiwa, ProCare Pacific Health Project Manager, for her final closing remarks.
Thank you so much. I've really...
Sorry, MC, can I just interrupt? Sorry. After Paula, then, you know, that's it. But there are some prizes that we like to give out. Remember, sorry, Paula. I got carried away. All right. We had a look, and I guess you're pretty shy tonight, not taking your coat off so we can see your jacket off, so that we can see the wonderful shirt and also Politasi. But we managed to look at a few people, and we like to award this to a couple, because they wear a wonderful Politasi and a nice shiny shirt. Okay, and we'd like to call on Sungai Tuina Sawelu, ia Malifalitua. Say to Tala, you know, check if I know Well, this is what happened when you dress inappropriately in front of the church minister. You're too embarrassed to take off your jacket. Now next year, we'd like to see you in size 12, and so I'll give you a challenge. Size 16 next year. Okay. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you. You guys look really nice. That's really good. So thank you so much. I'm going to keep it really, really brief because I know it's quite late now. And I'd just like to acknowledge everyone that has come. It's really, really awesome to see everybody here. I'd also like to, with Voice Ministries, the numbers for the AIGA challenge, there was 52 that participated. 26 female and 26 male. So yeah, so thank you very much. And I'd just like to say that God's language is actually Fijian, because I'm Fijian. So I'd just like to tell you that. So, but thank you so much to Sam and Mata, who put a lot of work into this and time. They work tirelessly, endlessly. And also the mamas out the back with the kitchen. Please a round of applause for them. We wouldn't have been able to eat without you, so thank you so much. And also the band as well, thank you so much for being here. This place looks amazing, and I know that we're going to actually, this place is just going to squeeze in, so we might need to go somewhere else too. So and thank you so much, Francis and Vivian, for being here, and Lingy as well for speaking. But yeah, just really, really like to honour these two, so can we stand up and we can just have a round of applause for Sam and Mata. Yes, for all the work that they've put in here. They'll be going to sleep after this. Yeah, very satisfied, and thank you all for participating, and we're hoping to see you again. So yeah, thank you so much. Bulvinaka and Vinakawakalevu.
Okay, I think
from me and Moa, our co-MC tonight. Thank you, Moa. Thank you for helping us. I know it was it's not easy for being called on the last minute to come on board and help us to co-MC tonight. Now, we were advised to bring our church members to MC our function. So we thought we'll practice it with this year to get somebody from our 14 churches. And maybe in the next one, we will call on you guys to MC, because it's best that you take a feel of the program that we're engaging. Okay? And from that note, whaftai tiri lava, whaftai maua, anga leile tua I sunga I whawhiangaina o latu whaletua. Ia maua, ia mawhingota le moana I la aututu whama na aututu whaututanga. Ia pēla aututu whaole, o le whaatauru loa e maole mea mai ango loa. Awa le ngaluanga le atua, o lo tō ngā luea, I o tupu puine le tua, whawha fulo le silauna, o tō soifua. We hope that the Lord will bless you, Reverend, elders, pastors, and our church leaders, because it's your faith that we rely on for this work, and we hope that that we will see better things in the future with your support. Thank you, members, as well. After tiri lava mo le tūlanga mai le ia fiafi, o le afo isi whaifua, ma se popole sua, sa mo e ofisa nei, a waso o tō whunga tau mawha, wha maruru atu sa tau whailana sa ili. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if we didn't provide enough for your meal this evening. However, we hope that the Lord will bless you abundantly according to our desire and our faith. And on that note, Tama, Solovi, can I invite you to close our evening with a word of prayer, and then we can depart. Whaftai lama, soifua.
Be upstanding, please. To right to Lord and
Ia VEI
Lo ngātou soifu au nei lau. Amalia ia o tangata mai mātou. O le mātou tū. Pāmole mole, no mātou tai. Kai te iatu lātou soifu lunga awana. Ile se tia polo. Tau nu sama le mulau whanau i aina. Te teimi foi tō whau tangata mālo. Le roina i mātou lo lofa tū. Le māwhan whanau lo lofa Yesu e. Pa afu mai ai mātou. O moni atu lātou soifu a tai anuia me olofo. Ia mātou whasini te lo vi. E li i. Ni atu ere vi i. Ta mā le anu mani ngāpa i nei. I o pe lawa i whawau lawa. Amen. O me ama Thank you.